The Marble League is back after over a year-long absence. I talked about the biggest winners and losers from 2021, as well as the 4 new teams added to the docket. So make sure to watch those videos after this one. With the expansion to 32 teams in the league, that means 16 teams will go to the main show and 16 will go to the showdown. But since 4 teams are auto-relegated, 12 teams will make the trip to the B League from qualifiers. Let's see who's getting that pain. Don't bother calling yourselves the Indigo Stars. Call yourselves the Indigo 1-star ratings. Guess what, stars? You exist! Exist in the showdown! My favorite thing about you failing is that you actually gave your fans hope. You competed at a typical middle-of-the-road pace until the triathlon, where you took 9th, which gave you 3 points, which made you tie with the Balls of Chaos, which made you lose the tiebreaker because they took 3rd in climbing. Bravo, stars. Bravo.
There we go. Nice and condescending.
The Purple Rockets haven't even played a meaningful event, and somehow you are the worst purple space team. We'll see you back in the basement. Welcome back to your annual showdown appearance, Nobalts. Let me let you in on a little something. In fact, it might be something you already know. You're never having your year. You weren't even put into the group of death for any of the previous 2 qualifiers. You had the softest teams to beat, and you couldn't manage that. If you really wanted your year, you would have actually competed. You would have shown that you actually care about making it. This team has no drive, no burning passion of any kind to win a meaningful title. They're probably going to three-peat in the showdown and wave that papier-mâché trophy around like they just solved world peace. This team couldn't find the keys to success if they were sitting at the 70-centimeter mark on the climbing ramp. Rest easy knowing that you didn't collapse. You weren't even standing to begin with. 2020, Bumblebees make it. Rojo Rollers don't. 2021, Rojo Rollers make it. Bumblebees don't. 2022, Bumblebees make it. Rojo Rollers don't. I see the pattern now. You both suck. The showdown is probably the best option for you. You finally made it to the main league last year after 5 straight years of nothing. You teased your fan base with a bronze in the funnels, your first medal in the Marble League in 1,800 days. But you bottomed out to finish 16th overall because of course you would. How could anyone think this would end anyway but poorly for you? This team is pain, and I have a slideshow about them that you can watch after this video. See you in another 5 years, rollers. 10 points in 1 event and 10 combined points in 3 events is truly the Snowball's way. I get that the showdown is composed of teams that routinely go to the showdown, but like, damn, Snowballs, do something, anything. Are you even trying? Have you been trying? Maybe try that. Try trying for once. I talked about this team before, and as they continue to suck, I will unfortunately have to talk about them more in the future. I think I want them to do well just for my sake, so I don't have to talk about them when talking about the basement. That's not gonna happen, is it? This is just a pathetic showing from the solar flares. All they've really done since they got here was compete like they accidentally stumbled on the track after trying to find their seats. I can understand rough starts and all, and maybe this is still getting their bearings straight, but good God if this isn't the most disastrous start to a team. I get that we can't all be the Green Ducks and have the greatest first years ever, but come on, this is just sad to see. For a sun-based team, you really burned out quickly. good luck in the showdown, I guess. I know you took last in it last year, and if there's anything certain about this league, you'll need more than just luck. So I guess divine intervention in the showdown this year. I honestly don't know what to say about you, Turtle Sliders. I guess I can start out by asking, what the f was that? You can talk about the triathlon all you want and cry about consolation points and bad sportsmanship, but this one is on you. The one time you have speed, you have too much speed. Even if you got 2 points for this, what good does it do? That's not gonna take back the 0 points in climbing. That's not gonna make you go through the hurdles any faster. Think about this from the perspective of the athletes. They train for a year, suit up for the qualifiers, and give their fans 8 points with 2 goose eggs. The Solar Flares at least get the excuse of being a new team. How do you reconcile this? It has been 5 years of the same old garbage. When are you firing your coach? The Rojo Rollers and Noceanics got rid of theirs for far less than the endless turmoil this team has gone through. Well, whatever choice you make, it will, once again, come from the basement. Enough of you. I'm moving on to Group B. I was really not expecting the Thunderbolts to be on this list. You could call their showdown appearance shocking.
Boo!
Boo me all you want for that joke, but it won't reverse the damage this roster has done for their legacy. Is it too late to bring back the 2016 squad out of retirement? At least they knew how to win some medals. The Thunderbolts needed 13 events last year to podium and only managed a bronze. It marked 3 straight years of getting just 1 medal in the Marble League. Their tenure in the league has become a sideshow attraction to see how long they can go before accidentally being good. They have the longest active gold drought in the Marble League in terms of days, and we can add another 365 to that tally. Sad to see the perfect attendance end, but kudos to the Thunderbolts for setting the longest fall from grace. Now you can try to go medalists in the showdown. What do you want me to say about the Limers? Like, actually, the Limers is the Limers. Ancient civilizations could see that the Limers were going nowhere but down. You almost had everyone fooled by actually trying to win the triathlon and taking 3rd in climbing, but your showing in the hurdles and balancing stuck to proper Limers form. Now you get to go back to the showdown, a place you and your fans are quite familiar with. Thank you for continuing to reserve the basement of the Fruit Circuit. It's always comforting that no matter how badly the O-Rangers finish, they'll never be as bad as you. It truly isn't a showdown without the Pinkies. The way they've What is that? What do you mean that the Pinkies almost won the group of death?
Hold up.
They scored how many points in balancing?
Smoke weed every day.
Oy, this team, I tell ya. Sorry, Pinkies, force of habit. Let's just rewind the tape. So, if the Pinkies made it, who's in their spot? Oh, damn. The bridesmaid comparison carries this channel, and now the hazers have been kicked out of the wedding entirely. At least the Vegas drive-thru chapel ceremony happens at the end of the season, so let's hope you can catch a bouquet there and not get left at the altar. If the hazers go from 6 medals and no podium, to missing the main show, to relegation? That kind of ride has a Russell Wilson seal of approval. You still want to say that Hazy was the problem? Sure, it didn't really help when they found all the walls in Marblecross that really put your team into this position in the first place. But there ain't no walls in balancing. It also didn't help that I had faith that the Pinkies would fail that event to boost your standing, and instead they smoked you and all the other teams. At least you can not be bad in the showdown? Please don't be bad in the showdown. I know there's gonna be block pushing. Oh, this hurts me. You had 1/2 of a good year, but that's all she wrote. I know this was the group of death and everything, but I feel like everyone had higher hopes for you. I suppose getting last in the 5-meter hurdles and the triathlon doesn't help your case. Let's just call this payment for your success last year and hope you won't continue your backwards sliding into relegation. The fans of Team Momo proclaim their pain to the marble gods but find no consolation. Eli, Eli, lama sabatani, rachok mishuati divri shaagati. Elohe ekra yomam velota anech veleya dumilai. Why can't this team have anything nice? Relegation and the showdown never happened last year due to the expansion, but that didn't stop the Oceanics from going back to the basement. Wow, it's like you're trying to get your fans to abandon you. I said your story was set on redemption, but you just kept joking. You've been in the basement ever since Event 1 of 2019, and you've been digging ever since. Host curse, schmost curse. You're just a terrible team who put together one not awful year, and everyone thought you were hot shit when you were in fact just shit. But don't worry, your coach is a master of offense and has a secret weapon to get you over the hump. Ounce. Who? Why? What was wrong with what you had? Why make that change a week before qualifiers? Thank you for giving me so much material, Oceanics. The only thing you've been good for is keeping me employed. You're really testing your fans' patience now. Speaking of your fans, the coup de grace of your disastrous performance. Your fans storming the field. Never change, Oceanics fans. Never change. The Bungle Jumpers can make the case about the funnels in 2020 or a bad beat in 2021. But what the fuck was this shit? 5 points in 4 events. Good God. Not even Jesus Christ could resurrect this rotted corpse of a performance. Just why? You waited 380 days to compete to finally get a chance after 2 years of coming up short, and you miss out big time. This is on par with your Marbula 1 Season 2 with being incredibly trash-tastic. I have other videos to plan out, but now a Bungle Jumpers roast is officially on the schedule. If I don't get another video done in time, you can blame this team right here. And don't you go adding any fuel to your fire in the showdown either, Jumpers. I swear, this team is just an experiment to see how long you can torture fans. Thank you, Educational Pi 6340 on Reddit, who made this excellent graphic to mock these teams for me. Let's take a quick moment to laugh at these teams, shall we? We'll see these teams in the showdown, where they will join Team Plasma, the Blackjacks, the Purple Rockets, and Wolfpack in a fight to the death. Okay, it's actually an 8-event fight to the not bottom 4. But since 4 of these teams have to finish in the bottom 4 and miss out on 2023 qualifying, boom, read 'em and weep. I don't know how this will age, but since my previous predictions aged alright, I think I'll get at least one of these teams correct. At most 2. See you back at this channel for some more knee-jerk reactions to these Marble League events. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more marble roasts. And take a look at some of the videos that don't have anything to do with marbles. Maybe. Please, I beg you. And just like Hazy from the Hazers, cut.